breath of life, come fill me up.
Pastor Terry had gave us these little cards that said fast forward, and he told us to write down these things that we wanted to fast about. And that thing was for my dad to get saved, because he was drinking and everything, and so yeah, I fasted about my dad, and it was about January. We went up to Myrtle Beach, I think it was, for a couple of days. And when we was coming back, my mom, it was actually my dad, he decided to stop by a gas station. And Neil Nolan was at the gas station, and he was at our little revival thing. And so my daddy started talking to him that night, and we had all came back. So when my daddy got to church that night, I just kept on praying to God. I was like, God, please just help my daddy get saved, Lord. And he went up to the altar and gave his life to the Lord that night. God always hears your prayers, and he obviously heard mine, and I'm thankful to this day my dad has been saved for a year, I think.
Just here and there I'd fast meals just because I knew that some things only come by prayer and fasting. I didn't quite understand what I was doing at the time, but I knew that God required it sometimes. I never fasted for anything specific, and I think that that's important because it shows God's power. Well, Jonathan and I had been trying for a year to have a baby, and we weren't having any luck, so we decided to fast for a child this year. And by February 14th, Valentine's Day, we found out that we were pregnant. So God honored us in our obedience with the fast, and here's our father. When you obey God, He's able to show His power, and I think through fasting and praying, He was able to show His power by answering it. I mean, you can't deny this.
We fasted that the Lord would provide us with a son the following year from the fast of last March, and He blessed us with the son to be coming to us in April. God works in mighty ways, and He saw fit to put a son for us in His plan, and we are so thankful and blessed.
I don't think I've ever fasted before. I mean, this was my first time fasting. I fasted about a change of job, and as of last month, I started my new job. And I think it gave me more faith, I think. And plus, I had my wife Amy, she was helping me fast too, so we was kind of keeping both of us was encouraging one another along the way.
I fasted no sweets, and I fasted that my cousins would become a Christian and be a witness for their parents. And what happened, my cousins both of my cousins became Christians, and now they're being a witness for their parents. I became closer to God and was touched by God, and I knew that He was always there with me.
We are hungry for more of you. We are thirsty, oh Jesus.
I tell them to keep on praying, keep believing in God, and just don't give up.
Keep fasting, keep praying, keep believing. Because one day it'll happen, and you'll be able to testify with people that you know, and it'll make it even more possible.
Keep believing that He'll do it, because He will. You just have to believe and seek Him and know that there's power in His name.
I would say just keep your faith. It took me 2 or 3 years before God answered my prayers for a change of job. And I would just say, just keep the faith.
Just keep holding on, and He will always be there. And just keep waiting.
Touch you.